Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Soulful Voices Circle daily oracle card reading. I'm wondering how many of you out there are sensitive to energy. Um, for example, when you wake up in the morning, do you just feel something so strong sometimes that you can almost sense, like when you walk out that door or when you say good morning to your family, that something is kind of looming out there. It could be good or bad, but you know that you feel something. Um, I know for myself, I can sense energy around me, and I think we all can to a certain degree. Some of us might be a little bit more sensitive to it than others, though. And this morning, I've just been feeling such an intense energy. It is possible, because I didn't sleep a lot last night, that I am feeling a little tired and maybe I'm just a little bit more susceptible to it. But that being said, it hasn't really dissipated through the day. There's definitely some kind of energy that I can feel out there in the world that is surrounding me somehow. So, with that in mind, I thought we could ask the question. Um, the question we could ask the oracle today was, what do we need to know today about the energy around us? Um, I'll be curious to see what answer we receive, and because I feel like there's kind of like something under the surface, so to speak, I am going to ask the wisdom of the hidden realms to answer that question for us. Again, Colette Baron Reed. And we've read from this deck numerous times by now, so hopefully you're becoming familiar with it. And I'm curious to also know if there's a deck that we've used so far that has resonated with you more than another. So, what do we need to know about the energy around us today? And we're shuffling, right? Shuffle. Hopefully, for many of you, this Friday means something, like you don't have to work over the weekend. But I know that there are many industries that doesn't matter what day of the week it is, everybody's busy working. So if you do have to work this weekend, take some time for yourself if you can. A few minutes, take a breath. Don't let everything out in the world get to you too much. So here we go. We're asking the wisdom of the hidden realms. We're asking that spirit to come forward to share with us what we need to know about the energy out in the world today. So I am picking this card. It is the prison waif. Self-sabotage, poverty consciousness. That's interesting. It is number 31 in the card deck. So let's see. I'm going to try not to move the light because sometimes it makes the video not look as good, even though it helps me to see better when I'm reading. So, number 31, the prison wave. And it is in the ally position. So, here we go. Again, the key concept is self-sabotage, poverty consciousness. When the prison wave comes as an ally, he comes to remind you of the law of paradoxical intent. Your own self-sabotaging thoughts and hidden beliefs are in fact preventing you from highest good. You might believe that you're doing all you can to manifest your reality, but perhaps you're giving in to thoughts such as the following: I can't do this, I am unworthy, I'll fail, so why try, I don't deserve this, I'm unlovable. In fact, you're locked in a prison of your own making. That's good news because it means you have the key to let yourself out. This is a sign that you need to spend some time with yourself addressing those beliefs that counter your hard work to get ahead. You can change them if you want to. You don't want to stay in prison, do you? Take inventory of your thoughts. Let yourself out of jail and spend a few minutes outdoors in gratitude. It's time to let the sun shine in. Wow, that is really a great message. And it's interesting how, right before I pulled that card, I was saying for those of you who have to work, make sure you take some time for yourself, um, to take a breath. Because it seems like maybe what I'm feeling, and I would be curious to see if you are experiencing your day in the same way, or you have people around you that are experiencing this. I'm getting the sense that there are a lot of people listening to this right now who are feeling almost a sense of self defeat, like they're not really sure what it is that they want or what they want to do. Perhaps you're feeling a little indecisive today. And it's this energy that is feeding a little bit into the collective. There seems to be more of a preponderance of it than the more positive energy. So, the message I want to bring to you today is really try to get out of that mindset where you just don't think that you can do something, or you don't feel like you're good enough to achieve something. And you're like, well, I don't think I could do it, so why try? Don't give up. Keep going. Even if you need to step back for a little bit, just stepping back for a little while is okay. It doesn't mean that you're abandoning all intent to accomplish something. It just means that maybe you need to come outside for a minute, release a little bit of stress, or maybe you've been thinking about something too much. Free your mind and then allow certain things to naturally come to you, right? Sometimes we need to do that. Sometimes we get so caught up in the day to day stuff that, hey, and it's Friday, right? How many of you have been working all week long and you're tired and you really just want a break? And then you're thinking, oh my goodness, I have so many errands to run this weekend, or I have obligations. I have to take the kids here or there, or I have this party to go to, or that event to go to, you know, or, or I have my taxes to take care of. So many things that people have to do. Or perhaps you have a loved one in the hospital and you're worried and you're feeling a little hopeless. It's okay. It's going to be okay. You just need to step back for a moment and take a breath, right? And allow yourself to feel the oxygen come into you and then let out that big sigh of relief. And no matter the outcome of the situations, some of you may be grieving or will be grieving. Um, some of you will be celebrating all joyous occasions. And even joyous occasions like a wedding, a big wedding, it's exciting. But it can create stress too, everything leading up to it and wanting it to go right. The universe is sending the message of take a breath. Take a breath, no matter what you're doing. You can stop for a few minutes. The world will go on. Life as we know it will go on. And what we want to do is we want to start to transform that life as we know it a little bit, right? We want people to start to think about something more than this constant grind. Because it's that grind that really makes us feel imprisoned, right? The prison wave. You feel boxed in, like no matter what you do, There's always something more to do. You choose your own path. Nobody can tell you what it is that you need or want from this life. You know that. You know what your body needs. You can feel it, right? You know what your heart needs. You know when your mind needs something more, something to stimulate it more, right? You know when you're tired. You know when you're sad. You know when you're in love. So follow what you feel and don't become frustrated and just set in these feelings because you go through the feeling, but it passes, right? And you release it. So feel what you need to feel, but don't get stuck there. Don't become a prisoner of your own thoughts, your own feelings, your own judgments of yourself and others, your own ideas. Okay? Free yourself, free your mind. Do something positive for yourself today or over the next few days. Okay? I hope that message helps to lift you up if you've been feeling a little trapped in your own mind, in your own thinking, in your own emotions. Do something liberating for yourself. I hope you have a great day and an enjoyable weekend. You will be seeing me. Don't forget to take advantage of the special offer I have for people who join our community by Sunday, 11:59 p.m., where you will be giving a free personal reading with me. And once again, I love you all. Bye-bye.